is now on my drive from Ribadesella to Llanes in the north of Spain in the province of Asturias. Just wanted to film a little bit and remove this parking ticket here so it doesn't reflect in the window. Just wanted to show you a little bit of this landscape here on this gorgeous sunny day here. We've got the mountains, the Picos de Europa on the right hand side here. There is a huge national park here, just south of here, called the Picos de Europa, which literally means the peaks of Europe. And what makes it so special is that we've got mountains here that are over 2,600 meters high. What's that in feet? 7, 8, 9,000 feet? I don't have the exact conversion right now. But extremely high mountains that are right next to the coastline. The Atlantic coastline is on this side here. You can see there are some different fields, things of that sort going on, and quite a few hikers as well. I've seen quite a few people with these hiking sticks walking through the area. This is actually not far away from the famous Camino de Santiago, and there is a Camino de la Costa as well. Anybody that's interested in pilgrimage travel will be familiar with the Camino de Santiago that goes to Santiago de Compostela. Well, for people looking for an interesting alternate route, there is also the Camino on the coast here, which I guess must be running along this road here, I would imagine, where people can find an alternate way of getting to Santiago de Compostela. You have many different tourism opportunities here in this particular area of Spain. What makes it really special is that it's green year-round, so there is a plentiful amount of rainfall throughout the year that keeps the region nice and green and lush. The south of Spain and the central parts of Spain are actually usually very dry for most of the year in some cases. So when you go to the south, let's say Andalusia or Almeria or any of these areas, it's quite possible that most of the mountains around you are going to be quite brown and dry, but that's very different here. Everything is green and lush the whole year round, which is great. And that's the reason why this area is called Green Spain, España Verde. So lots of beautiful scenery, mountains, opportunities for hiking, for biking, for trekking, mountain climbing, canyoning, rappelling, speleology, caving, all that different type of stuff. If you love nature, you're gonna love it here in Asturias. As a matter of fact, the slogan of Asturias is Asturias Paraíso Natural, nature's paradise. So it's a beautiful spot that offers a lot, ocean and mountain. It also offers history and culture. History in this area dates back to prehistoric times. I just visited a cave this morning called La Cueva de Tito Bustillo. That is a prehistoric cave with cave paintings that date back 15,000 years and beyond. Very interesting location for anybody interested in ancient human history. Of course, the Romans came up to colonize this area as well around 2,000 years ago, and there are different vestiges of Roman habitation around here as well. Then, of course, you have the pre-Romanesque heritage of this area. Quite a number of churches that date back to the early Asturian kingdom of the about 800 BC, no, not BC, AD. So I visited, for example, a beautiful pre-Romanesque church in Oviedo. I think it's called Santa Maria del Naranco. Used to be a summer palace of one of the early Asturian kings and was later converted into a church. An amazingly beautiful building that shows some of the Romanesque architectural features already, but was built before Romanesque times, about 850 AD. And then, of course, medieval history, Gothic history, Renaissance, Baroque. You will find all of them represented in one way or another in this area. So anybody interested in history, in architecture, will love this area. So you've got it both. You have human culture, you have natural wonders and amazing outdoor opportunities, and you can combine them both. Of course, shouldn't forget some of the other human creations in this area, which include gastronomy. Some of the most famous dishes here in Asturias include the fabada. Faves is the local name for beans. So fabada is made of white beans. It's a stew that is made of beans with blood sausage or blood pudding, chorizo sausage, as well as ham. Very, very tasty, quite salty, extremely hearty dish, and very delicious. And these types of white beans basically are only grown in this area. Lots of seafood in this area, obviously being right next to the Atlantic. Other types of stews, pote, for example, pote asturiano is a bean stew with kale. And then lots of different cheeses. Cabral, for example, is a goat cheese. So there's lots of different gastronomic delicacies that you can sample here. And of course the local drink is called sidra, which is apple cider, fermented apple cider. So that is poured in a very unique way actually. You have to hold the bottle above your head in order for the sidra to aerate and produce some bubbles. So it's a very interesting area. History, architecture, culinary delights, outdoor activities so you can burn off the calories. So yeah, that's what we've got here. The whole assortment of entertainment and leisure opportunities right here in Asturias.